But yes, thank you for tuning in and watching this video. I always talk about things that happen in my life because I feel like it's nothing like an experience. We can all share a story about what we see going on with somebody else, but until you have your own experience and have your own revelation to actually help somebody else, I feel like that's what makes the world of a difference. So I think the air is popping on, so make it a little loud. But yes, leading by example. And I just recently had a situation where I felt like the leading by example was negative. And sometimes we think because it's not something blatant, like stealing, actually being caught stealing, we think, oh, okay, this won't be a hindrance to my children or whoever may be watching. But something as simple as saying, oh, I'm gonna be there in 5 minutes, and you haven't even left the house, and you live 10 minutes away. Or I'm pulling out I'm pulling out the driveway now, and you're barely getting out the door. So I actually have a story about that. I don't really want to talk about the story specifically because I don't know if the person will watch it. And I don't want them to feel offended by it, but I do always want to teach a lesson. I heard about this story, and I actually think it's a true story. I don't think it was something that's made up. And it was this father talking about, he had, I don't know how many sons he had, but he had children. You probably heard this story before too. And they found this dog, and it was a lost dog, but I don't know how long it took for the owners, to actually come to and say that, this is my dog. However, they liked the dog so much that they did not want to give it away. And so the person said they were going to come and check the dog out, and they were like, well, I'll come and see if it's my dog, because my dog has this specific spot on him, like a specific hair or something. And that dog had it. But like I said, the man and the children, they wanted to keep the dog so bad. We often think that we can't get another dog or we can't get another something. But yeah, so he wanted to keep the dog so badly that they plucked out the spot with the dog. And so the person came and looked in the spot and was like, well, no, he doesn't have the spot, so this isn't my dog. And the man said he realized that day, and I don't know what happened years later, but he realized that day is when he lost the respect of his children because he chose to lie. And like I said, most of the time we think, oh, that was a little white lie, that was harmless, we really wanted the dog, so it was okay. And it's just like, when is it ever okay to lie? And hey, man, if your wife asks you, does this dress look fat, that's okay, that's only okay. But no, not really. But when is it ever? And that's a joking one, trying to smooth it over. But it's just like, really, we have to lead by example. And even if that's doing the hard thing, because you want your children or whoever's watching you to be people of integrity, to not only do things when people are looking, but when they're not looking. And the only way they'll be able to get that example is if we're actually, doing it ourselves. And I guess that just goes back to what I always say at the end of a video. We have to be the change that we want to see in someone else. And so this was kind of a real, a real video, a serious video. I hope you actually grab something from this, because I feel like today, and I say this oftentimes than not, that we're in a world where anything goes. And of course we know anything does not go, because there's consequences to the actions that we do. So yes, y'all, thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And like I always say, remember to be the change that you want to see in someone else. Until next time, bye.